Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's pick a card reading is going to be about how will your wedding day be like, and as you can see there are two pick a hearts in today's reading, and I have kept my most favorite cute little hearts, the green heart and the blue heart. And along with that, what we are also going to see is some messages from the universe about your wedding day. How will your connection be like? What would your spouse feel like? Etc. etc. Alright. So if you like this reading, do let me know in the comment section below. To give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, please do share, and thank you so much for watching. For all my beautiful viewers out there who wish to watch this video in Hindi, I have already made one yesterday and uploaded on the channel. And I'm putting it in the link and I'm attaching the link to that video in the description box, as well as when you press the I button you'll find the video there. So without any further ado, we'll start with today's first pick a card reading, that is for the ones who choose this beautiful green heart. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. So the tarot cards for you are that of the Strength, the Justice, the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups. Wow. So the majority of the cards for you are that of the Major Arcana. So the definite message for you that I'm picking up over here is that of this marriage. Alright, your marriage is going to bring in a lot of stability, security, and happiness into your life. This is going to be a very, very major event in your life. And what I also feel over here is that in your charts also, in your natal chart, in your birth chart, your marriage, all right, this chart of yours, it has also represented a very positive change in your life after marriage. So this is a general reading, guys. Please take the messages that resonate with you, but definitely this is the energy that I picked up. All right, so your marriage is going to bring in a lot of positive changes into you, into your life, and this is going to mark a new beginning in your life. Okay, this marriage is going to transform you. This marriage is going to heal you, transform you, grow you into this very, very spiritual person. All right, your spouse could be someone who's very spiritual. He or she could either be a counselor, a healer, or a spiritual teacher, is the messages that I'm picking up for you, group number 1. All right, and you also chose this beautiful green color heart. So green is the color that represents healing energy. All right, so you're definitely going to be healed by your spouse. Okay, now before we dive deep into your reading, I'm going to channelize some important dates, the wedding dates and the wedding months for you, group number 1. So give me a few seconds. Okay, so the important dates that I'm picking up for you are that of number 3, 8, 14, 18, 28, 23, and 29. Okay, these are the important dates for you. These could be the important dates for you, and the important months that I'm channeling for you are that of okay, so the months that I'm picking up for you are that of the month of January, April, July, September, and December. Okay, so these could be the important months for you. Group number 1, now we're going to proceed with your reading card by card. All right, so with your first card being that of the Strength, this card is telling me that your divine masculine, your divine feminine has a lot of strength in them. Okay, this person is going to be so very strong. They're going to be strong mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Okay, so the spouse of yours, he or she is a very, very strong person. Okay, and talking about your wedding day with the Strength card, this card is telling me that you need to have strength in you, because your wedding is going to be one big busy affair. All right, this is going to be a very, very busy day for you. So you've got to eat, you've got to feed the stomach, you've got to feed the mind, the soul. okay, because this is going to be the busiest day of your life. Okay, you need to have the strength to dance, to party, to perform the rituals. All right, so you need to have that strength in you. Okay, group number one. And also with the strength card, like I said, there are a lot of messages for everyone out there. All right, so I'm going to talk about the ones that I'm picking up right now. So one more message that I'm getting for you with the strength card is that of there's going to be a sport activity. All right, there's going to be some activity related to the sports. Now you could have an open lawn wedding, okay, and your spouse, okay, whatever functions you may plan to have for your wedding, your spouse is going to want to play some games or some activities that they want to do out in the open area. And you could also be fond of an activity, you may also want to play a sport, so it could be some fun games that you and your spouse may plan out for the wedding, for the audience, for the guests, for your guests, I'm so sorry, for the guests who attend your wedding. So you could plan some fun activities for them as well. Okay, another message that I'm picking up over here is that your spouse could be a professional player. So they could be a sports player, you could be a sports player, but definitely either of you is going to be a professional player at some sport. So there's going to be a depiction of it as well. So either your spouse's friends or your friends, all right, you may want to make your wedding into an interesting theme. Like, so if either of you are a sports person, you may have the sport wedding theme. Okay, is this a definite message that I'm picking up for the ones who may resonate, who might resonate with this message. All right, so this is definitely the message that I'm getting for you, that it could be a sports wedding theme. Okay, and yeah, you are going to want to enjoy your day. All right, like I said, this is going to be a busy day. This is going to be something that's going to engage you the whole day. So definitely, yeah, with the strength card, you're going to want to play some games on your wedding day. Okay, with the next card being that of the justice, you got to have faith. Okay, you got to have faith. The first message that came to my mind when I saw this card was a lot of you are on the verge of giving up on the idea of your wedding. Okay, so justice card over here is telling you, my dear ones, that have faith, believe that this day is going to come very soon into your life. Your future spouse is somewhere out there waiting for you as much as you are waiting for them. But what you need to understand over here is that take risks, learn to take risks, and don't just sit out in the house. I'm so sorry, don't just sit in the house. Don't just sit in the house. Okay, learn to step out, learn to meet new people, take risks, and you will definitely find the one for you. Okay, and justice over here is also telling me that you may have had a breakup, or your couple could be like that of the Ross and Rachel from Friends. So it could also be like that of, you know, you were on a break or you were not on a break kind of a relationship. Okay, I definitely sense that energy as well. So yeah, there are going to be some of you out there who are going to share this relation with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but with the justice card, you're definitely going to be together. Okay, you're definitely going to be together. You're going to end up with the person on your mind, with the person who you've so long wanted to be with, right? Who you have so long to get married to is the perfect message for you, right? So the person who you have so longed to get married to is the one that you're definitely going to be married to. So you need to have faith, you need to believe in yourself, you need to believe that everything happens for a reason and that God has greater plans for us. All right, so believe. Okay, with the Lovers card, didn't I tell you to believe? The Lovers is another beautiful message for you. Okay, now I know this reading is about your wedding day, so yes, I'm gonna definitely give you out the messages about your wedding day as well, but before, I need you to feel very comfortable about the relation that you're gonna have with your spouse. All right, so these are the messages that I need to give it to you. With the Lovers card, this is your soulmate. Now this is very surprising because, so sorry, this is going to be surprising to you, is what I heard. All right, now you are going to be surprised when you hear this reading, because you, like I said, a lot of you are on the verge of giving up. So when you saw this lovers card over here, I'm sure, because I heard the voices of a few of you out there, like, you know, the shocked and surprised feelings that you had. So definitely with the lovers card, this is your soulmate. This is your divine masculine, your divine feminine, and your connection is protected by the angel. Okay, your connection has been protected by the angel. And your wedding day with your spouse, oh my goodness, there's going to be a lot of romance oozing out. I don't know, your future spouse is so going to flirt with you on your wedding day. They're going to give you those winks, those teases, those I don't know, like some moves that they have that turn you on, that's going to arouse you sexually, is also the message that I'm getting. So your future spouse is going to want to tease you on your wedding day. So like I said, for the ones who want to have these games, who want to have these sport wedding themes, all right, so your future spouse is going to give you those naughty glares while y'all are playing those games on the ground, all right. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of teasing is the message that I'm getting. Okay, so your future spouse is one naughty person, and they're going to make you feel naughty too. All right. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of romance, there's going to be love in the air on your wedding day. Okay, and definitely the other themes that I'm picking up over here are that of the love themes. Like, you could typically have planned for a Valentine theme is the message that I'm getting out there. So it could be, you could want to have a lot of hearts and a lot of crystals maybe. Okay, so some of you could also be tarot readers, all right. So you may want to have these crystals and hearts and these beautiful positive energy miniatures and the small little things that are just gonna add in. Okay, so you're gonna focus more on the detail is the message that I'm getting for your wedding day. So there's gonna be a lot of red hearts and red flowers. So there could be a lot of roses and hearts and heart-shaped balloons, all right, the heart-shaped balloons, the roses, the decor, all right. So there's gonna be a lot of red, yellow, orange, shades of red, yellow, orange, and turquoise blue, this lavender color, the purple color, the royal pink color. Is there even a color known by the royal pink? Because I don't know, I mean, if it is, just let me know in the comment section below. But definitely there's gonna be pink as well. So there's gonna be a lot of shades of the red and yellow and orange and pink and turquoise blue and lavender, all right. So this is going to be your theme. Basically, it's going to be a Valentine theme, a very lovey-dovey theme is the message that I'm getting for you, all right. And your wedding day, definitely your future spouse is going to tease you. They're going to make you want to just, you know, feel very passionate towards them, feel very romantic, and feel very excited for the wedding, for the union that's going to happen between you both. And with the Justice card, definitely this is going to be a traditional wedding also. So you're going to wear that white dress, you're going to walk down the aisle, and your man is going to wait for you. He's going to have those tears in his eyes when he sees you walking down the aisle, and he's just going to be, initially he's going to cry, all right, when he sees you. Like, he's going to have those emotional tears, and as the wedding proceeds, all right, he's going to tease you, he's going to be a little naughty with you. Okay, so this is how your spouse is. Do let me know in the comment section below, guys. And like I said, your wedding day is gonna bring you a lot of happiness. Okay, it's gonna grow you as a person. Okay, it's gonna grow you a lot. All right. And with the 10 of Cups being your last card, your family is going to be so very happy. Okay, your family is going to feel so very proud of their son, of their daughter, that, you know, that this day has finally arrived and that you are tying the knot with the love of your life. Okay, so your family is going to be so very happy about your marriage. They're going to pray for you, they're going to pray for your marriage, they're going to bless your marriage. And for the ones whose either of the parent has deceased, or for the ones you know, where both the parents have deceased, they're going to watch from the heaven. Okay, your wedding, they're going to watch it from the heaven and they're going to bless you. Okay, they're going to shower the blessings of love and kindness and happiness, success for your wedding, for your union with your spouse. Okay, wow, this is beautiful. This is just so beautiful. All your dear ones, near ones, they're all going to be so very happy for you. They're going to bless you. They're all going to bless you. They're all going to bless your marriage. This is the most beautiful union for you, group number 1. Just so beautiful. You are going to become one with your spouse. Okay, this is going to be the 2 bodies and 1 soul connection. Beautiful, isn't it? And your wedding day is going to be so very memorable. You know, you're going to feel as if, you know, the feeling that you get when you've been hungry for a very long time and you get the delicious food, the hot and the delicious food that you craved for, you know, and you feel so full, your stomach feels so full. You know, this is the kind of fullness that you're going to feel. Okay, this is the kind of fullness that you're going to feel like. I'm sure this is going to be very relatable to a lot of us out there, and this is how you're going to feel. Okay, you're going to feel so full, you're going to feel so happy. But in this case, it is your heart that is going to feel so full of happiness, so full of joy, so full of contentment and satisfaction. Okay, wow, beautiful. So this was your reading, group number 1. I hope you've liked it. If you have, do let me know in the comment section below to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to see what messages does the universe has for you. Okay, so let's see what the universe has to say about your wedding. Okay, so we oh my goodness, you guys, you got the marriage card. This is amazing. Commerce. Oh my god, oh my goodness, we're gonna pull out 7. Okay, oh, you got the disappointment as well. Whose energy is this? We don't need this. Okay, how many cards did we pull out? 6, is it? 1 last. 7. Okay, now first we're going to address this disappointment and just, you know, just put it aside because we don't need this. Okay, now with the disappointment, what the universe is trying to tell you over here is that this is going to be one of your ex who's going to feel disappointed with your wedding. Okay, this is the feeling of the ones who you have dated in the past, but none of the relations worked out, and they're going to feel a little disappointed. But who cares, right? Who cares? We don't need these people in our life, so they're gone in the corner. All right, so now we're going to talk about the really beautiful messages that the universe has about your marriage. So the first card that we got was that of the marriage. Need to say anything? Really? Like, should I really talk about this card? Marriage, the universe is confirming you. Marriage is in the books. Your marriage is in the books. It is written down in the books of the heaven. Okay, you just got to believe, you just got to have faith, and this is going to be so very beautiful marriage for you, group number 1. Union. Like I said, 2 bodies and 1 soul. You're going to become one with your spouse. This is going to be a very passionate, a very romantic, and a beautiful union with your spouse. All right, abundance. Yes, you're going to share a lot of abundance because we also got the business, the commerce, and the prestige over here. And I'm not going to pick up all the cards, guys, because of course I've cut my nails, so yeah, it's a little difficult. But of course, with the abundance card, there's going to be a lot of abundance into your life. There's going to be emotional abundance, physical abundance, spiritual abundance, financial abundance. All right, and it's just going to be so joyful. Your marriage is just going to bring in a lot of joy into your life, peace and abundance into your life. Okay, with the prestige, commerce, and business, yes, a successful marriage for you. um, with the prestige, okay, this a marriage is going to bring in a lot of prestige. Okay, so either of you could be a very well known person in your community. Okay, so this is going to be a very prestigious wedding as well, right? And with the business and commerce, definitely there's going to be a strong partnership with your spouse. So you could also begin a new business with your spouse, or before you get married, you all may have been business partners, or you all may have worked on a business together, on a project together. Okay, so it could also be your colleague as well. Okay, or with the one you've started a new business before marriage or after marriage. All right, so yep, this was your reading, group number 1. Okay, so yes, I'm ending with your reading, group number 1. I hope you've liked it. If you have, do let me know in the comment section below to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, which you should, so please do subscribe to my channel, please do share, and thank you so much for watching this reading. Until we meet the next time, bye bye, take care. Hello group number 2, welcome to your reading. So the tarot cards for you are that of the 7 of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. Oh my goodness, wow. Believe you me guys, this has never happened before, where all the cards that I've pulled out have belonged to the same element. This is the first ever time that has happened, and I'm as shocked and as surprised as you are right now. Because trust me, this has never happened before. This is absolutely amazing. Your marriage is definitely giving out, is trying to send you a major message. All right, now we are definitely going to dive deep into the reading and understand how is your wedding day going to be like. But before that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to channelize some important dates, your wedding dates, and the wedding months for you. So just give me a few seconds. So the important dates that I'm picking up for you guys are that of the number 2, number 11, 10, 21, 31, 22, and number 16. Okay, so these are the important dates that I'm picking up for you, group number 2. The important months for you could be that of the month of February, December, May, June, October. Okay, these could be the important wedding months for you. So now let's try and find out how is your wedding day going to be like through the tarot cards, of course. And at the end of the reading, we're going to see these beautiful universal messages for you, what the universe has to say about your wedding day. So with your first card being that of the 7 Cups, what I definitely feel over here is that your future spouse is going to surprise you. Now by the surprise, what I mean is that most of you, all right, the majority of you may have planned on a minimal budget wedding, and that and this could be because you all want to save for the new house that you all want to move in together, or the honeymoon that you all want to just go away to, the place that you want to go away to on your honeymoon, or the car that you wish to buy. So what I definitely feel over here is that you might have planned along with your future spouse to have a minimalistic wedding, a budget wedding, but your future spouse is going to surprise you. All right, as you can see with the 7 of Cups, there's a human figure standing over there, and he seems to be quite shocked, she seems to be quite shocked. All right, and you can see there's a lot of jewelry, there's a lot of there are a lot of cups kept over in that card as well. All right, so this is how you're going to react when you watch the surprise, when you see the surprise, because you hadn't expected your future spouse to do something without telling you. After all, this is your marriage where both people plan how they wish the wedding to be like. So definitely they're going to surprise you. Now there are going to be a lot of surprises is also the message that I'm getting. So it's not just going to be one surprise, but it's also going to be many other surprises as well. And so your future spouse, he's going to spend the extra money. Okay, he's going to shell out those extra dollars for the very extravagant dress that you wanted to wear for your wedding. All right, now this could be a designer wedding dress that your future spouse would get for you, and this would be the first surprise that they would want to give it to you. All right, so when you walk into the room, where you're going to dress up for your most special day of the life, and you see that extravagant dress, that designer dress, all right, you're going to be so very surprised. And that is going to be your first surprise, let me tell you. The second surprise, what I feel is that, of course, the jewelry. All right, so like I said, you guys may have planned for a minimalistic budget wedding, but your future spouse, he or she, is going to spend those extra dollars. Now, this is just so amazing, right? Like, you walk into the room and you see that beautiful, your dream wedding dress. Oh my god. And if you're my male viewer watching this video, your future spouse is going to surprise you with a amazing tuxedo on your wedding. All right, so this could of course be a designer suit that she is going to surprise you with, and she could also buy you a beautiful bow. I don't know, I got this message as bow. I saw a man dressed up with a bow. All right, so definitely you could wear a bow on your suit, on your the suit that you'd be wearing, or the tuxedo that you'd be wearing, and she could buy you a diamond bow is what I'm getting. Okay, so definitely there's jewelry involved, and there's also small little surprises. So maybe they could want to play a small little game with you, like they would give you clues and you will have to find out the places where all these surprises have been hidden. So it could be the ring, it could be the diamond bow that your future spouse gets for you. Now I know this is quite surprising for most of you, but yeah, I mean, anything goes, right? And especially if it's your wedding, nobody really thinks about the circumstances or the latter part of it. They just want to live in the moment, and especially on your wedding, you want to live in the moment, right? So your future spouse, though you are the one who thinks about the circumstances or the latter of whatever happens, of the situation that that comes across her way, but your future spouse, they want you to live in the moment. They want you to enjoy your wedding moment, your wedding day, and they definitely want it to become the most memorable day of your life. So they are going to go that extra mile. All right, they're going to shell out those extra dollars, and they just want to surprise you. They just want to see you a lot happy on your wedding, and they're also ready to hear some yellings and screams from you after the wedding is over, but they just want to make that day special for you, is the definite message that I'm getting for you, group number 2. Also, your family is also going to surprise you, is what I'm picking up. All right, so it could be a relative whom you'd invite for your wedding, and she denies, or she gives you some reason of how she would not be able to attend, or how he would not be able to attend your wedding. But when you're walking down the aisle and you see that relative, you see that family member of yours present at your wedding, you're going to be so surprised. So definitely your family is also going to play a role when it comes to surprises on your wedding day. All right, and they're all going to try to make it a very special day for you. All right, and it could be your aunt or uncle, someone who's very dear to you after your parents, and your siblings. Could be one of your siblings, your most favorite aunt or uncle, like I said, or it could also be your childhood friend, all right, who is going to surprise you at your wedding. So please take the messages that resonate with you. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. Moving on to the next card, that is the Page of Cups. Like I said, so it could also be your sibling or your childhood friend who surprises you at your wedding. With the Page of Cups, this is a very positive message for you. All right, group number 2. This card is giving out the energy to me that your wedding is going to be one successful wedding. People are going to talk about it. People are going to discuss your wedding, of how beautiful it was, of how extravagant it was, of how memorable it was. Like nobody's going to forget about your wedding for at least a month or two after you've been married to the love of your life. All right, they're going to talk about it. They're going to talk about the dress that you had worn, the tuxedo that your man had worn, the bouquet, the decorations, the wine, the dine, the party, the music, everything, all the arrangements. They're just going to talk about it over and over again. All right, group number 2. And also with the Page of Cups, for some of you, what I feel over here is that you could be pregnant on your wedding day. Okay, like I said, this is a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate with you. So this could be a shocking surprise from you to your husband as well. All right, for all my female viewers out there, you could surprise your husband on your wedding day with this pregnancy news, because definitely for some of you, I'm picking up the energy of that, of you being pregnant. All right, or of how you realizing that you are pregnant on your wedding day itself. All right, so you could take this pregnancy test and it comes out positive, but you tell no one. And also you want to tell to your husband, you want to give your husband this good news, but you're waiting for the right moment. So this just after the wedding and everything, all right, you're going to tell your husband this news. Now this is for a few of you out there, and for the rest of you, I feel the family may already know it. You may already know it before the marriage. Yeah, you may already know it before the marriage. All right, your spouse would come to know of it when they propose you for the wedding, the wedding proposal. That is when you're going to tell it to your spouse and to your family. All right, with the Ace of Cups, again the same message that I'm picking up. All right, the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups, they're both going hand in hand. I'm definitely picking up the baby vibes over here. All right, there are a lot of baby vibes over here, but yeah, there's definitely some pregnancy news. It could either be you or someone in your family who's going to be pregnant around the time of your wedding. So it could be your sister or your sister-in-law, your brother's wife or your brother-in-law's wife. All right, your childhood friend who turns up at the wedding with that big bump. And it could also be your far away sister or a cousin of yours. All right, it could be anyone, like I said, someone from your family is going to be pregnant either way, but it could also be you, is the message that I'm picking up. And for the rest of all my viewers, with the Ace of Cups, your family, your in-law family is going to offer you this cup of love, this cup of acceptance into their family. Okay, this is going to be the most beautiful gift that you're going to receive on your wedding day. They're going to offer you the love, the generosity, the honor, the respect. Okay, and they're going to so welcome you into their family. They're going to so welcome you into their family. They're going to be so excited to see you become a part of their family. All right, and also like I said, your future spouse, he or she is going to surprise you with the Ace of Cups. They're definitely going to give you something that you're going to keep it cherished for a lifetime. Now this is going to be something very dear to you. All right, it could be something that you may have lost, something very dear to you that you may have lost, and you had spoken to it, you had spoken about it to your spouse, and your spouse finds it for you, and he or she surprises with that very dear thing to you on your wedding day. But with the Ace of Cups, definitely your wedding day is going to be full of love, happiness, and joy. All right, the bride side of the family is going to be emotional as well, because there's a lot of water over here. All right, water, strong water element present. All right, so the bride's family is going to be so very emotional. The groom's family is also going to be very emotional. So I see a lot of emotionality on your wedding day. Now there's also going to be happiness, but both the families are also going to be very, very emotional. Your parents are going to get very emotional. All right, you are going to get very emotional, because this is of course the most special day of any girl's life, of any man's life, and you are going to get emotional because you may have waited for it for a very long time. You may have waited for this man, for this woman, for almost a decade, is what I'm getting. So there are also some of you out there who are in their late 30s or in their early 30s and who have not been married yet, and you may have chosen this pile. So this reading is for you as well. All right, so your wedding is going to be something that is going to be worth the wait, is the message that I'm picking up for you, group number 2. All right, and the wedding day is going to be so very special to you. There's going to be a lot of crystals and those shiny things that are gonna hang of, the lanterns, the decorations. It's all gonna be shiny and glittery. It's gonna be in the shades of blue and white and the baby pink, the baby blue colors. All right, so like I said, you could be pregnant, so your wedding is also going to celebrate the very good news of your child. All right, so there could be some hues of blue and pink. Okay, the decorations could involve that. So yeah, this is going to be a very sophisticated kind of a wedding, is the message that I'm picking up for you. So there's going to be enjoyment, there's going to be a laughter, there's going to be a lot of laughter and whining and dining, but it's also going to be sophisticated. All right, now by that word I mean to say that it's going to be very you're going to feel very special, but you're also going to feel as if this day is very soothing and calming to you. It's going to heal you. All right, your wedding day is going to heal you. It's going to calm you down. It's going to soothe you. It's going to relax your mind. You're going to feel as if you're hazed. All right, exactly, this word, this is the word that I was trying to find out. Like, this is the word. All right, hazed. You're going to feel as if you're hazed, because it's going to soothe your mind. It's going to relax you so much. All the tensions, all the worries, everything is just going to dissolve in no seconds. Okay, the moment you walk down that aisle and you see your man, you see your man waiting there for you. All right, it's all going to just wash out. Okay, so it's going to be that soothing. It's going to be so very calming. Your wedding day is going to heal you, is the message for you. And with the Two of Cups, of course, this is the union of two divine souls, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. You were meant to be, you were meant to find each other, you were meant to be together, and in this lifetime as well, you're going to be together. This is your divine counterpart, your divine soulmate. Congratulations, group number 2. You chose the group number 2, and the card for you came out that of the Two of Cups. I mean, how beautiful can your reading even more be like? Okay, so with the Two of Cups, this is a strong union. This is the marriage for you guys. This is the marriage. This is the day that you had waited for so long, and it's bearing those sweet fruits to you. So amazing, you guys, so amazing. All right, so with this card, I end your reading over here now, because I mean, I myself got so emotional while giving this reading. I mean, it just felt so soothing and calming. All right, so yes, this was your reading, group number 2. I hope you've liked it. If you have, do let me know in the comment section below. All right, now we're going to see what the universe has to say about your wedding day. How is your spouse going to feel like? What's going to be the overall energy at your wedding? Intimacy, debate. All right, now this is something exciting. Enchantment, new beginnings, legacy, inheritance. How many did we pull out? 5, that is 6, and one last 7. Wow, you guys, now this debate is going to be that of, like I said, by the end of the day, that is your wedding day, you're going to have a big talk with your spouse, for they spend so much. All right, so there's going to be a debate, not an argument, a debate. Okay, let me tell you that. Okay, so with the new beginnings and the intimacy, like I said before, with the new beginnings, definitely you or someone in your family is going to be pregnant, but I'm definitely picking up it's going to be you who's going to be pregnant on your wedding day. Now, like I said, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates. So this new beginning is going to be that of the news of your baby coming into the life, and this new beginning is that of this beautiful union, this beautiful marriage that you've had with your spouse. All right, this is going to be that new beginning. It's so amazing, such a beautiful card. Intimacy. Now this marriage is going to bring you very, very close to your spouse. You are going to intertwine. Okay, your souls are going to intertwine in each other. You all are going to be together forever, and you are going to share this very beautiful intimacy with your spouse. Lust again. Intimacy and lust go hand in hand. So you see, this is something that is going to soothe you, heal you, calm you, and lust is something that's going to excite you towards your spouse. What better do we need? Great honor. Okay, so this wedding is going to bring you a lot of honor in you, all right, to you, in you. And with the legacy and inheritance, you're definitely going to build a bright future with your spouse. You're definitely going to have a big family with them. You are going to build a legacy with your spouse, with your kids, with your family and everything. With your last card being that of the enchantment. Okay, your future spouse, he or she is going to enchant you, all right. They're going to amaze you in ways you could have never thought about. So this is the energy that I'm picking up from your cards, all right. This is what the universe has to say to you about your marriage with your spouse. This reading, my goodness, it's so very, very beautiful. Wow, totally amazing. I feel so happy. I feel so at peace after giving this reading. Trust me, you guys. Okay, so this was your reading, and I'm ending it over here finally. So if you've liked it, do let me know in the comment section below. To give this video a big thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, please do share, and thank you so much for watching this reading. Until we meet the next time, bye bye, take care.